How to create and memorize a huge database in just 5 minutes? Well, you must be wondering how this is possible. Watch out this video and you will get your answer. Hello friends, welcome to my video series Fun with Memory. I am Hemant Joshi. In our last video, we have seen the story and association technique. In this one, we are going to take one step further. We are going to use the same technique and try to create, building an expandable database. Now the life around us prima facie appears to be very complex and convoluted. Whether it is the learning, whether it is the processes that you see around, whether it is the things, they appear to be very daunting and very challenging. But if you have to make a sense of these complex things, then as Gandhiji said, you need to break these complex things into their constituents, the fundamental, the basic constituents. And once you do that, you realize how simple everything is. For example, this is a book written by J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. This book is made up of 766 pages, a huge, massive book. Now, this book is made up of X number of chapters. Each chapter is made up of X number of pages. Each page has X number of paragraphs. Each paragraph has X number of sentences, and each sentence has X number of words. But what are these words, sentences, paragraphs, pages and the chapter made up of? They are made up of simple alphabets, A to Z, 26 alphabets. And so, the book, which seemed very daunting and challenging to start with, when you break it down into its basic constituents, that book is nothing but a collection of A to Z, 26 alphabets. So we are going to start today learning our alphabets. I am going to take you into a kindergarten school. We are all going to be 2-3-year-old students, and we are all going to learn our alphabets. I will give you an image for an alphabet, a short story, whether it's true or imaginary, don't worry about that, and a code number for that image. So let us begin. Now, A is for apple. One apple a day keeps a doctor away. The code number for apple is 1. B is for baby. Baby wakes up twice, once when it is hungry and next time when it is needing a change of its nappy. C is for cake. Let's give the cake a code number of 3. Very simple because it's the third alphabet. D is for dog. It has 4 legs. The code is 4. E is for eagle. Eagle has certain brilliant qualities. 5 of those qualities which I am enamored by are: 1 is its strength, number 2 its tenacity, number 3 its high flying character, number 4 it is strong vision, and number 4 the majestic view of an eagle flying with a flourish in the sky. So E is for eagle and the code is 5. F is for father. Whenever we are kids, we go to our father and he fixes up everything. So fix rhymes with 6. So I am giving the code 6 to father. G is for a group. Now you all have heard of G7 countries, the most prosperous IMF advanced economies: USA, UK, Canada, France, Germany, Italy and Japan. So G is for group and the code is 7. H is for hat, rhymes with 8, so 8 is the code for H. I. Now I have an iPhone, and so also you must be also having, many of you must be having it. Now there used to be an i8 and i10, but the phone which I have is a unique one. It was the only unit which was produced, and that is i9. Now you will be surprised to receive this as a gift at your doorstep through a courier if you were to do this memory training exercises on a regular basis. So I for an iPhone for number 9. J is for jet. Its speed is in the region of 850 to 900 kilometers per hour. So roughly it's about 10 times faster than a normal car. So J, jet, number 10. K is for kite. Now I am imagining a picture where two giant kites are flying high up in the sky, and the two threads of each of those kites is making a picture of 11, two lines parallel to one another. And so for me, K is for kite and the code is 11. L. L is for laddus. In our hometown, there used to be a small sweetmeat shop, and the shopkeeper would make laddus of different sizes, small ones, medium ones, and the big ones. But he would pack all of those in small boxes of 12. So if you have to buy laddus, you have to buy 12 at a time. And so L is for laddus, is for number 12. M. M is for mangoes. Yes, this is the season of mangoes now. In my hometown again, there used to be a fruit vendor, very smart salesperson. If you buy 1 dozen mangoes, he would give 1 mango as a bonus. So for us, mangoes always came in lots of 13. N. N is for news. You must have heard of News 14 channel. It's an NBC affiliated channel which operates in Indiana, USA. The next comes O. O is for oxygen. Some of you who have studied chemistry, you must be knowing oxygen 15. Oxygen 15 is a radioactive isotope which is used in brain imaging. P. P is for 16. That's because on my 16th birthday, an uncle of mine, he gifted me with a pen set, 16 pens of different colors. It was really a very sweet gift for me on that 16th birthday. Q. Q is for Queen. Mumtaz Mahal, the Empress consort of King Shah Jahan of the 17th century. So Q is for Queen, is for 17. R. R is for a racer, and I am going to give him number 18 because my racer is one who is racing on an 18-hole golf course, a very unusual one, but yes, R for a racer, number 18. S is S-19 submarines of the US Navy. T, cup of tea, and I am imagining having a cup of tea while watching a T20 cricket match. U, U is for an umbrella, and I am imagining a huge umbrella and under which under 21 football team members are all trying to accommodate themselves and protect themselves from the pouring rain. V, we all you know, V is for victory, but I am going to do this sign with both the hands. So V is 2 and 2, that is 23. W is for a wheel, and for a poor man, his main means of transport is 2-wheelers and 3-wheelers. So 2 and 3, 23 for wheels, W. X is for X-ray. It's open for 24 hours in a hospital, and so X, X-ray, number 24. Y is for yak, and the number is 25, because Our yak is a very special person, special animal. I was called for a silver jubilee celebration, and I went there and we saw a yak which was a nicely decorated one, and it was its 25th birthday, silver jubilee celebration. Y for a yak, number 25. And Z is the last alphabet, number 26. Z is for zebra. A student was asked by his teacher, how many stripes does a zebra have? Boy was very smart. He said, sir, there are 26 stripes. And the teacher asked, can you prove it? The boy said, sir, I could have proved it, but no two zebras have the same number of stripes on their body. The one which I found and counted, it had 26. So friends, we have covered A to Z alphabets, 26. We have heard their small stories which will help us to remember and memorize the numbers associated with those codes. So in the next 4 or 5 days, I would like you to practice these so that it becomes very easy for you to come out with the code for any of these alphabets. And this we are going to use in the numerous applications in the weeks to come. There is one thing which I would like to mention here is the concept of spaced repetition. Our brain is such that whenever we get anything into our short-term memory, it stays initially for maybe just few seconds. It then just evaporates. So you need to go back and review that in the next few minutes. Maybe thereafter you need to review in half an hour, then the next 2 hours, then maybe after 8 hours, maybe after 24 hours, after 1 week, and maybe after 2 weeks. Once you have gone through these stages, the short-term memory gets pushed into long-term memory, and it becomes very easy for you to remember that throughout your life if you wish. So, you must be also wondering as to what are we going to do with such basic tools such as A to Z and number 1 to 26. You must be knowing that a painting of a master painter which gets sold for millions of dollars, how does he start? It starts with a blank canvas, just a few colors and maybe a glass of water. So have faith in your ability to memorize. Your brain is a very potent thing. So I wish you a wonderful memory. Subscribe to my videos so that you get notification of the next one. Until then, take care, stay safe, and God bless. Thank you.